Greetings and top of the morning. So, hopefully, you have your water. I know my glass is at least 20 ounces of water, and you have your heart rate monitor or your fitness tracker. Welcome to the 5 a.m. workout. Shout out to all my early risers. Right, so let's synchronize our watches, our back watches, for those of you that remember that back in the day. So, I have my heart rate monitor on so I can see what my heart is doing and how my body is responding to the types of positive stress that I'm putting on it. So we're going to check in with our heart rate. This will also give us some feedback so we can start to determine whether or not we're being effective in our strategy or our plan to get more fit, to change our body composition, to put on more lean mass, right? All right, so my heart rate, right, I'm going to set it for functional training today. So I'm going to use my favorite. So I have this set here, and I have it represented as a number as well as a percentage. Let's make sure this heart rate is on. Let's start it. All right, so I know right now I'm at 63% of my heart rate. We'll keep that by the side so you can see exactly what we're doing. Make sure you have your water. Make sure you have the towel nearby. So if you're dripping with sweat, you're not sliding on the floor in your own sweat. A couple of things just to check in with before we start. You want to make sure that we look at alignment. Make sure that your pelvis, and by the way, natural bodies matter. Shout out to you if you're really appreciating the natural features and the healthy body parts that you have been divinely assigned. Over here, we're going to prioritize taking really good care of the hardware we've been gifted with. And our goal is to keep the tetas, the sacred breast, the womb, your reproductive organs clear and free of tumors and growths, and feeding our bodies real foods that the cells can recognize. Yes, there's a party in the mouth, but also that the cells can recognize. All right, so that being said, we're going to make sure that our pelvis is tucked under. So I can use this the band of my pants as a guidepost. So this is like the top of my bucket and it's filled with water. I don't want the water spilling out of the front of the bucket. I don't want it all the way to the rear. I want it right tilted under. My pubic bone is tilted towards my face. That's going to help me keep my lower back nice and long. So this is pinching and shortening my lower back. This is lengthening my lower back. It's super important. We also want to check in that the imaginary headlights on our kinetic chain, our chain of muscles, on the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the shoulders are pointed straight ahead, right? The headlights on your car are pointed straight ahead so we can have good alignment. If you use the computer or the phone a lot, you want to just do a check-in that your chin is not all the way out here, which is contributing to us having a rounded back. You want to pull your chin in towards your face, right, in towards your neck, and your chin is also parallel to the floor. We're going to give our shoulders a nice roll around, down, and back. The only depression we want is shoulder depression. So here's elevation where it's pinched up from stress, and here is shoulder depression. Also, we want our shoulders protracted, or retracted and pulled back, right? So periodically, we want to check during the course of our movement practice today. The belly button is drawn into the spine. Think of your belly button as touching this yoga block. A lot of times we'll have to reset it. So if my belly button is here, you want your belly button to come all the way through and touch to the back, right? So that your lower back and your spine have some support. That being said, let's start with getting ourselves nice and warmed up. Welcome again to Friday. We're going to be checking in with our heart rate. I'm going to put a little bit of drums on because today is Friday, and Friday's the day I usually like to do a lot of African dance, which is my favorite movement practice. All right, so we're going to be on the balls of our feet. You don't need any shoes, right? We can always come back to our feet if you get lost. There's a lot of high energy. You don't need to leave your house. You don't need any machines because your body is the original machine. So belly button's pulled in. All I'm doing is stepping side to side. Now, if I want to, at any point, I can add more bounce. You don't necessarily have to leave the floor. You can have a lot of bounce. Again, the belly button is pulled in. That can help give you a lot of bounce, right? So come back to the feet. It's gonna be step. You can let the arms flow. If you get confused, the arms come back to the feet. All right, so first movement pattern, I'm gonna step back. Step, step. So those are my feet, belly button's drawn in. So my arms are here, circles back. So it's circle, circle. So you can always mark the steps, do them halfway out. But if you want to get more fuel burn, you're gonna make the step more full out. So it's feet. Ready? Gonna add the arms. Make sure you're breathing. All right, so that's single arms, right? We go back and forth between single and double. 5, 6. So it's single. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double. Keep going. Single, double, get the heart rate up, single, double. All right, so just step the feet out. So, actually, African dance is very functional. It's a lot of cardiovascular, which is great for your heart. This movement pattern is stretching out your chest and your shoulders. So step it out. Good, so just add a little bounce. It's great for your lymphatic system. Down side to side, you're adding that bounce. You get lost, come back to the feet, keep it low. We're gonna add an arm swing. All right, so let's progress it. We're gonna take it a double arm swing, right? So it's here, right? There you go. Getting confused. Keep it a single. So real simple, you can add a little bit of a kick. So it's here, kick, 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 kick. All right, so remember, the first step was back, back, single arms, and we had double arms. Ready? We're gonna put the whole thing together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and step. Just single arms. Five, 6, 7, 8. Double. Single. Double. Single. Double. Single. Double. Single. So we have our little kick in the front. And kick it out if you need to the floor. All right. Take a quick sip of water. Heart rate should be up. So my heart rate is already at at 83%. All right, so next movement pattern. I'm just stepping inside. I'm throwing my hands open. Step side, step side. Open the palms up, and you offer up. Open it up and offer. Present your food to your family. Three, two, one. Step it out. We're going back to those singles and doubles with the arm swing. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's single, double, single, double. You can mark it. Single, double, single. Add a little more dynamic. Double, single, double, single, double. All right. Just step it out. And every time you get lost, come back to the feet. So heart rate is at 79%. Heart rate is 80%. So this is enough to train your cardiac muscle. So you have the little kick. All the arms are doing is swinging around like in a figure 8. So it's figure 8 arms with a kick. You can keep it nice and low to the floor. You can add a little bit of a hop. All right, so the third movement pattern, offer it up, offer it up. You can add one arm or both arms. All right, lift the knees to the chest. Woo! So release your back. Take a moment, draw your head down. Drop your knees or bend your knees. Drop your glutes and hips to the floor and straighten the legs. Drop it down and straighten. Drop down, straighten. Drop down and straighten. Grab opposite elbows. Just swing, sway to the side for a moment. Release your lower back. Good. We're going to step to the side so you get a stretch in the inner thigh. Step to the side. Take your time. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Good. Come center. Opposite side. Warming up your inner thigh. Getting a stretch again. Opposite side. Stomach muscles drawn in so you're supporting your back. Good. Come to your triangle. Walk the feet in. Roll up. Good. You're going to step forward. You're going to land on your heels so you can stretch your hamstrings. Reach your hips back. See if you can reach your fingertips to the floor. Alternate sides. Stomach muscles are still drawn in. Stretching out your hamstrings and your glutes. Two. Good. And one. Stand straight up. Again, checking your belly button's pulled in. Push your hips all the way to the side window. Push your hips forward so your hips are open. Squeeze the glutes so you're protecting your lower back. Push your hips to the side. Put your hips and glutes on the wall and back of you so you feel a big stretch in the back of your legs. Take it all the way to the side, front, side, and back. Opening up the hips. Stretching the lower back and the hamstrings. Good, and reverse it. Good, take a moment. Let's warm the knees up a little bit more. Here's your standing leg. Pick up the opposite leg. Stir pot of gumbo. Good, reverse it. Bring in some synovial fluid to the joints. Opposite side, here's your standing leg now. Pick up the opposite leg. Stir a pot of gumbo inward. Good, and reverse it. Good. Roll the wrists out. Swing your arms back. Fingertips go up to the ceiling. Stretching out the front of the shoulders. Good. Look to the right, center, left. Right, center, left. Right, center, left. Right, center, left. Curl your chin into your chest and then look backwards. So curl, look up, curl it in, look up. Warm up the head and the neck. Curl it in, look up. So we're gonna make soft, gentle head rolls over to the side. My right, you may be mirroring me. So roll that head to the side and back nice and easy and gentle. A lot of times the neck is really tight, and reverse the roll. All right, body's nice and warm. Lift the knees to the chest. Let's come back to what we were doing before. So it's side to side. Belly button is drawn in. You can always add more bounce, or you can just stay to the floor. It is my mom at home. Hey, mommy. You can stay right here. I just want you to get moving with me. You let the arms flow to the side. All right, so we have the arm swings back, right? So step back, arm swing, step back, arm swing. These would be your singles. These would be your doubles, right? We had our figure 8. We added our kick to our figure 8. And then we had our offering, giving thanks, step inside. Offering your fruits and your vegetables, your healthy eating, offering up, right? We're always gonna come back to this little bouncy step. 5, 6, here come the arm swings, back. You can just keep it nice and low. If you need to stay here, stay right here. Listen to your body. If you want to add the bounce, singles. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Singles. Good, step it out. So I'm gonna add the figure 8. So my hands are coming here. You can slow it down if you need to. Speed it up once you feel more comfortable. Add a little kick. Bring it to the floor if you need to. Heart rate is at 81%. So take a little sip of water. Easy, functional, ancestral cardio. All right. So we had the kicks with the figure 8. We're just gonna add on a little bit more. So all you're gonna do is kick, clap. Pick it up, clap. Again, if this is what you're able to do, stay right there, listen to the body. If you haven't been moving for a while, this is enough. So when you're kicking, see if you can bring your arms, your hands together above your head, right? So it's kick, kick, overhead. Kick, clap it up, kick. Kick, kick, clap. Kick and clap. Kick and clap. Make it more dynamic. Make figure 8s. Kick and clap. You can do it slow if you need to. Single time. Good. Figure 8. Kick and clap. So stay at your own level. Again, if you have your heart rate monitor or your fitness tracker, excellent cardio without leaving your house. Figure 8. All right, ready to present your offering. So it's gonna be here, here, offer it up. All right, so step it out. Let's put it all together. So you have the arm swings single, right? You have arm swings double. You have your figure 8. You have your kick and clap, right? Then you have your present. If at any point you need to, come right down to the floor. 5, 6. Here comes your single. Step it back. Swing. Ready for the doubles? Double arms. Five, 6, 7, 8. Step it out. Figure 8. Add your kick. Kick it up. Kick and clap. So present, present. Good, lift your knees to the chest. Whew. Heart rate is at 87%. So that's pretty good for no gym. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of strength for the thighs, core, and glutes. So Harriet squats. Make sure your hips go back, parallel to the floor. Your ankles, knees, and hips, headlights are pointed straight ahead. If you need to open your legs up wider than the hips, that's fine. You're gonna reach your hips back. Whatever your fullest range of motion is, you're gonna sit, stand, squeeze your glutes. So this is not standing all the way up. This is not all the way up. Stand all the way up, squeeze your glutes, open up your hips. Ready? Breathe it out. 1, 2, 3, hips back. 4, that keeps your knees safe. 5, 6, 7, 8. What would Harriet do? 9, 10, 11, 12. The abdominals pulled in. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Don't rest on your thighs. 20, 21. Squeeze it up. 22, 23. Get ready for a hold. 24. Hold it down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out. That's the first. Harriet squats is down. Again, tuck the pelvis under. Belly button is drawn into the spine. Reach your hips back like you were sitting on a chair. Right? If we're going this way, you're putting force into your knees. So take the hips back. Second set of Harriet squats, belly button in. Here we go. 1, 2, 25 with a hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze it up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5, get ready for a hold. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. Legs should be nice and toasty. Take a quick sip of water. That's 2 down. Here's your commercial break. A little bit of core. Woo. So at our 5 a.m., we've been working on our mountain climbers. So make sure you spread the fingertips. Nice and wide, place the hands. Put your stack the wrist, stacked up the elbow, stacked up with the shoulder. Press your hands into the floor. Press your body away from the floor. So this is no bueno. Press your body away from the floor so that you activate your shoulder blades. So if you're taking a modification, tap, tap, come back to all fours. Tap. The knee is coming right under like you're trying to touch your chest with your knee. If you're feeling a little bit stronger, then you're going to take a full plank. So I don't want your hips and glutes in the air. Tuck your hips under. You're going to bring tap the toe. Bring the knee underneath the chest. Make sure you stay pressing your body away from the floor. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to touch your chest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flip it right over. Trunk rotations, working your waistline, your transverse abdominals. Open your legs nice and wide. Put your fingertips into your abdominals. Lean back just a teeny bit and feel your abdominals engaged. Make sure your chest stays nice and open. Hands in prayer position. Keep the chest open. You're going to rotate side to side. Working the waistline. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big twist. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 is burning. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. Speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Legs together, belly button drawn in. Inhale. Walk your hands forward and exhale. Make sure you reach the chest forward so you try not to round the back. Feel a nice big stretch in the back of your legs. Again, sit up. Open your legs nice and wide. So you're going to alternately bring your knee, try to touch your knee to your chest, gently place it back down. Keep the chest nice and open. Use your breath. Ready? Here we go. 1, 1, 2. Try to touch your chest. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Try to touch your chest. 7, 7. Also working your hip flexors. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Last 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Good, and 1. So cross your legs into a little box, right? Lining up your ankles with your knees. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Come onto your elbows, feel a big stretch on your top hip. Good, switch sides, the other leg is on top. Make a nice little box. So don't worry if your hips are tight. One leg may be up here, that's okay. Your body will open up over time. Belly button drawn in. Inhale, exhale, come over. Feel the stretch on your top hip. All right, let's flip it over. Let's do a little upper body. Woo. We're working on our upper body strength. So tabletop position. Walk your knees slightly in back of your hips. Tuck your hips under. Spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your glutes so you're working your core the entire time. Listen to your breath. You inhale and exhale. Here we go. 1, exhale up. 2, exhale up. 3, exhale up. 4, and up. 5, exhale up. 6, exhale up. 7, exhale up. 8, exhale up. 9, and up. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips out and away from you. So you feel a stretch in your upper back. Let's work our posture. Your face down. Point your toes. Spread the legs. Point your toes away from you. And make the effort to lift the front of your thighs off the floor. Look straight down. Raise the torso up. Squeeze the elbows behind you. Ready? So here we go. 1, 2. Squeeze it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pause. Again, retuck your hips under. Pull your belly button away from the floor. So you're going to do Superwoman or you're going to paddle. Right? Still working the muscles that run along your spine. Ready? Look straight down. Raise your torso. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands away from you. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Second set of push-ups. Walk the knees slightly back of the hips. Tuck your hips under. Pull your belly button in. Ready? Down. Here we go. Down. Exhale up. 1. Down. Exhale up. 2. Down. Exhale up. 3. Down. Exhale up. 4. Down. Exhale up. 5. Down. Exhale up. 6. Down. Exhale up. 7. Down. Exhale up. 8. Down. Exhale up. 9. Down. Exhale up. 10. Down. Exhale up. 1. Down. Exhale up. 2. Down. Exhale up. 3. Down. Exhale up. 4. Down. Exhale up. 5. Down. Exhale up. 6. Down. Exhale up. 7. Down. Exhale up. 8. Down. Exhale up. 9. Down. Exhale up. 10. Woo! Body's still nice and hot. We're coming right back up. All right. So we got some of the Harriet squats done. Let's take another set. Let's take the heart rate up. So remember, let's see what you remember with this side to side. Right? This was our neutral foundational movement. The next movement pattern was step it back. Step, 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 step. Adding the arm circles to the rear. Right, here's your singles. And these were your doubles. Ready? 2, 3, 4. So it's single, single, single. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Singles. Doubles. Present. Present. Figure 8. Good. Add your little kick. Good. Add your kick hop. Good. Step it out. So here comes our next set of Harriet squats. We'll take a quick sip of water. Heart rate is at 86%. All right. Legs are open. Or feet are open. A little bit wider than the hips. Whew. Let's look at our time. Doing pretty good. Reach your hips back parallel to the floor. Belly button drawn in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit it down. Don't rest on the knees. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 5, get ready for a hold. 4, 3, get ready for a hold. 2, arm straight, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. Shake it out. Lift the knees to the chest. Next set. This is number 4. Tuck your pelvis under. Belly button's drawn in. Ready? Here we go. 1. Don't rest on the thighs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do what you're able to. 14. Rest if you need to. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3. Get ready for a hold. 2. Hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Shake it out. One last time. I'm going to take the heart rate up. So that was a little recovery. Heart rate is at 77%. Step it out. Get ready to step it back. We have the arm swing. Step, singles and doubles. Add the arms. Double. Singles. Double. Single. Double. Present. Good. Figure 8. Figure 8. Add your little kick. Woo! All right. We're coming down to the floor for some core. So if you have any kind of questions, put them in the chat. We meet every morning, weekdays, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we got cardio. We're going to get some core, and the core also includes your glutes and your back. It's not just about a 6-pack or an 8-pack. We want to be pain-free in our back, right? And have some longevity for our back. So tabletop position, tuck your hips under. So I'm not rounded, but my belly button is pulled into my spine. Spread the fingertips. Press the hands into the floor. Press the body away from the floor, right? So you're going to bring our elbow to the knee and then extend. So if you extend, you want everything up one height. Your thumb is going to be pointed up toward the ceiling. This is also great. Males, females, everybody. We need a strong, healthy back. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Straighten it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Hold it right there. Good, give a little tail wag so you can release your back. Opposite side. My core temperature is still nice and hot. Belly button drawn in. Ready, here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give a little bit of a tail wag, right? Let's open up the hips with some hip rotations, also working our glutes, which are part of the core. So we're taking internal rotations today. Again, tuck your hips under, belly button drawn in. Make sure you're pressing your body away from the floor. Big circles internally. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift it high. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg out to the side, right? And you're going to turn it up. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it burn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips away from you for a nice stretch. Opposite side. Now, core temperature is nice and hot still. Tuck the hips under. Internal rotations. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Working your glutes. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg right out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got 1 more. So pick it up, turn it out, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Woo. And we're going to take a little bit of a stretch. How we doing on time? So we've got cardio. We've got strength. Let's all get some flexibility. Take a little sip of water if you need to. So a nice little Tootsie Roll of everything you need just with your body weight. So you can just use your hands, or if you want to use the support of yoga blocks, you can do that as well. So I'm on my knees. I'm going to step. You may be mirroring me, but I'm stepping my left foot forward. So if my hips are back here, my hips are not open. I'm going to tuck my hips under, right? So this leg is nice and straight. So my chest is nice and open. I'm gonna lean my upper body back, push my chest forward. I'm also gonna push this bottom leg. I'm gonna push the hip forward and squeeze the glute on this bottom leg. So I'm feeling a tremendous stretch in the front of my leg and my hip flexors. This also goes into my psoas, which wants to pull the body this way. But I want to open up the hips. These tight hips can also affect your lower back. So I'm feeling a stretching. I'm squeezing the glute. To intensify the stretch, make the effort to squeeze the two legs together, almost like you have one leg. Feel more of a stretch. That same leg that's down, pick the arm up. Reach your fingertips. You're reaching up and out of the hip. Reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. Now reach your fingertips over to the opposite side. Keep squeezing that bottom glute. Feel a very intense stretch and release. This leg that's forward, extend it forward a little bit. Rest on the heel. Take your hips and pull your hips back. Let your hips drag you back so you feel a big stretch in the front of your forward leg. So you're allowing your hips to draw back. Feel a big stretch. Good, and release. Right, over to the opposite side. So now the opposite knee is down. Now I'm stepping my right foot. You may be mirroring me. Stepping the right foot forward. I'm going to make sure I tuck my hips under. Right? I'm squeezing the glute on this bottom leg. I'm going to lean my upper body back a little bit. Push my chest forward and squeeze the glute on this bottom leg. I feel a tremendous stretch here in the front of the leg. Belly button drawn in. Notice that your heart rate is coming down. Reach your fingertips on that same leg that's down. Reach your arm and your fingertips up to the ceiling. Keep squeezing the bottom glute and try to squeeze your two legs together to intensify the stretch. Now reach your fingertips over to the opposite side. So you're reaching up and out of the hip. Good, and relax. Good. The leg that's forward, extend that leg all the way forward, rest on the heel. Use your hips to drag your leg back. If you need to use the support of a phone book or yoga blocks, that's fine. You want to feel a big stretch. You should only be stretching to the point of slight discomfort. So you're dragging, using your hips to drag your leg back, feel a big stretch in the back of that forward leg. Breathe into your stretch, listen to your inhale and your exhale. Good, and then come out. Coming into your straddle. Open into a wide triangle. Spine is up nice and tall. Again, still tuck your pelvis under. Belly button is drawn in before we do our forward bend, so you're supporting the back. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. See if you can reach your chest and extend your chest in the direction of the floor. You'll feel a big stretch here in the groin area. Wiggle your feet, work your way into the stretch. Breathe the entire time. With each exhale, the body starts to open and release a little bit more. Good. Walk yourself to one side. Reaching your chest forward. Feeling a big stretch in the back of the leg that you're leaning towards. Come back to the center and walk your way over to the opposite side. Good. Turn to the side. So I'm leaning over to the side. I'm taking my top hand. I'm going to straighten out my elbow joint and reach my fingertips towards my toes. So I'm lifting up and out of the hips so I feel a nice stretch along the side of the body. Circle the arm around. Reach it over again. Good. Let the body float up over to the opposite side. So I'm going to straighten out my elbow so I get more of a stretch along the side of the body. Palm is face down. Good. Circle the arm around. Reach it over again. And let the body float up. So now you may be mirroring me. I'm going to extend my left leg forward. I'm bending my right leg and I'm going to sandwich my right foot into my left thigh. Make the effort to square your hips off so your headlights are pointed straight ahead. Belly button drawn in. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Reach for either your calves, your ankle, or around the foot. If you're super flexible, you can take this top hand and turn it backwards and feel more of a stretch. And reach your chest forward, right? So you don't want to just round out. You want to extend and reach your chest forward and breathe into the stretch. This bent leg, you should be feeling a nice stretch around your hip. Good, and release, switch sides. So I'm extending my right leg. You may be mirroring me. So this is not active. This would be active. Then the opposite leg, sandwich the foot into the thigh. Square your hips off. Belly button drawn in. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Reach for either your calves, your ankle, or around the foot. If you're a little more flexible, you can turn the back of your hand towards you And extend, reach your chest forward so you feel a big stretch in the back of the leg, and you also access your back. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Good. And come up. We're going to come into our box again. So line up your ankles along with your knees. Make a nice little box. If you're up a little bit higher, that's fine. You want to just respect where your body's at. If you're consistent, the body will open like a flower. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Decline to your elbows. Try to reach your chest toward the floor. You should feel a big stretch on the leg that's on top, around the hip. And the more you reach forward, that will travel up towards your glute. Now walk your body away from that hip. You're walking away on a diagonal. Ooh, that's a big stretch. So you're walking your hands away from you. Lots of stretching for the hips. Come back to the center. Switch sides. So make another little box. The opposite leg is on top now. Line up the ankles with the knees. And making a nice little square. Belly button drawn in. Inhale, exhale. Come forward onto your elbows. Feel that big stretch in the top hip. Now walk your body away from that hip. Ooh, so you're pulling up and out of the hip. So here, as usual, we can feel how tight that the back gets. Then sit up nice and tall. And turn our drums all the way down so you can just hear the quiet sounds of the morning. So sitting up nice and tall, drop your head over to the right side. Take your right hand, give a gentle pull on the right side of your head, ever so gently. Allow your left shoulder to drop down towards the floor. Feel a big stretch along the side of your neck. And breathe into your neck. Take your eyes to the upper corner. Feel the stretch travel. Now take your eyes to the lower corner. Now briefly turn your chin gently in towards your chest. Feel the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Gently drop your head over to the left side. Take your left hand, give a gentle pull on the side of your head, ever so gently. Allow your right shoulder to drop down in the direction of the floor. Feel the stretch along the side of the neck. Take your eyes to the upper corner. And then take your eyes to the lower corner. Feel the stretch travel. Now gently and briefly turn your chin in towards your chest. Feel the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Curl your chin into your chest. Lace your fingers. Gently place your hands behind the head. Bring the elbows together. Curl your chin into your chest and gently nod your head no. Feel the stretch on the upper back of your neck and head. Good, and float up. Take a moment to ground yourself in your practice. I invite you to take a moment to acknowledge yourself for moving and shaking off a lot of stinking thinking this early hour of the morning. Shout out to all of you that have been joining me at 5 a.m. We're going to take some deep breaths in through the nose, then exhaling through the mouth. Strive to make your breaths as deep and as full as possible, noting that the lungs are way down here, not at the neck. They're underneath the neck, and then they massage the diaphragm, and they also help with your elimination. So we're going to take a nice big deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Bring your awareness to the flow of air. Notice as air gently flows in and out of your body. Bring your awareness to your toes, allowing your big toes, your middle toes, and your pinkies to relax. Allow the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, your heels, your ankles, and your shins to rest in the direction of the floor. Notice as your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, and your glutes rest deeply and deeper into the floor. Allowing your lower back and your stomach to soften and relax. Your stomach, your torso, and your chest, and your heart that gently rests in your chest. Allow them to open, expand, and soften. Notice as your mid-back, your shoulders, they soften and relax. Allow your fingertips, your thumbs and pinkies, palms and wrists, forearms, and elbows to rest in the direction of the floor. Notice as your upper arms and your shoulders, your upper back and neck, as they soften and release. Notice as your ears rest gently along the sides of your face, your tongue rests gently in your mouth, your eyes rest softly inside the sockets. Allow your brain to release and relax, nestled in your precious skull. I invite you to bring to your mind's eye something that you are grateful for. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that brings laughter to your face. You're invited today to feed and nourish yourself with the most nutrient-dense, colorful, life vitality filled, peaceful fuel that is available to you. Fuel that loves you back, that your cells can recognize. Are you invited today to create a great day on purpose, just simply because you said so? So thank you for joining me this morning. Let's see, what'd you get on your heart rate monitors and your fitness trackers? Feel free to note whatever your results are, what kind of fuel you were able to burn. I got a little 283, I'll take it, because I know that I work intensely. Most importantly than the numbers that give us some feedback on what we're doing is how you feel. So we move primarily because of how it makes us feel. This is the one area, especially as women, where you can experience a sense of power. While your body may not totally change in one movement session, the opportunity for a real shot of drugs that is safe from your own body. You get a nice shot of dopamine from the inside. You get to pump your lymphatic system, which is a sewage system inside of your body. You get to open up and strengthen your back. You get to release your mind, because while you're huffing and puffing, it's kind of hard to have stinking thinking while you're huffing and puffing. This is excellent for your skin. If you want your hair to grow, you can take all those nutrients and have them circulate around your body. So there are endless reasons. I can't even count the reasons to administer this very deep form of therapy to yourself. If it's just your body weight, if you're just lifting your knees to your chest, go ahead and grab it. I feel like this is the best kept secret. This is a form between this and the garden. This is some deep therapy. So for those of you that follow me over on Body-Culinary on the YouTube channel, you know that there are 3 leveraged lifestyle practices that I love to encourage. Those are peaceful consumption, whatever label you want to call yourself, that's your beeswax, but it's food that loves you back. And you can measure that when you grab your midsection based on your elimination, your body odor, your performance. We're also looking to make a deposit into the body, right? Into the 401k. This is your health insurance. You're making deposits every day, also so you can have brain function. So you have your peaceful consumption, your personal movement practice, and garden therapy. And yes, everyone can grow something, even if you start with 2 plants, a pretty plant and some kind of herb to eat. We can all start somewhere. So I'm inviting you to create a great day on purpose just because you said so. Check out Kwasapeacefull Eating. That's where you can find me on TikTok, Body-Culinary on Instagram and YouTube. Reach out to me for coaching, whole living foods and fitness. This is a lifestyle. This is not dieting. This is the lifestyle. If you got a little small space, you can get moving, and fruits and vegetables is the simplest thing in the world. So coaching is every Sunday at 2 p.m. This group coaching. There is Flower Fit Community. If you want to share what you are growing, or if you're starting a garden, if you're starting a movement practice and you want some kind of encouragement, that's what we're doing at. Fill out the application on the Body-Culinary YouTube channel. If you have questions about considering going oil-free, because I'm all about taking stuff off the table to free up a lot of time, energy, and resources so we can be about the business of travel, health, and living our best lives. So y'all create a great day on purpose. And see you soon. Create a great day, y'all. Like, comment respectfully, subscribe. Yeah.